that right there!
It is not often that we get to see that nice little all-pick intro screen, so I thought I'd just put it up on the stream just for you guys, just so that we can all revel in its... I don't know, it just seems like they messed up the colors on it, but in any case, this is game number 2 between Midas Club and Duop. We had quite a few technical difficulties, a long break, somehow Dota just got all messed up, but we are finally back. In game number 2. So here we go. Got Midas Club. We should just go through their lineups because it's probably been a while before all of us were into it. So here is Biryu on the Spirit Breaker. Cercian playing the Juggernaut. We've got a 747 Meepo already. Some good music. He's like making a symphony or something there. Well, in any case, Disruptor will be played by Rose. Underlord is going to be handled by Snake King. Now on the side of Midas Club is going to be Darkseer, played by Bardo. A Queen of Pain is Seuss. Bat Rider, played by Laposa. Yellowcore on the Ogre Magi. And finally, the Weaver, Snicker Snack, is going to be FNA. So here we go, finally into this match. And 747 is not making his music anymore. But we do have him getting over towards the mid lane. I think everything is all good, so here we go. Range creep gonna be, oh wow, immediately with the charge from Biryu. Not stunning through the creeps because he doesn't have that bash just yet, but he just puts a little bit of damage. Also has the Orb of Venom on him as well. And Seuss is going to take a little bit of damage from this. And another charge out from Biryu, just wanting to put a huge amount of pressure on him. This means that he's not going to have a huge amount of mana. In fact, probably going to have to go back to base in order to get the charge back up. Cercian currently taking a little bit of damage from FNA. Not a whole lot of help from him as the Spirit Breakers elsewhere on the map. See him already trying to interrupt Bardo's jungle. Trying to get in there for some XP, stealing some of it at level 2 because of that. And he'll just sit there and take some XP from the Bardo jungle. And this is, like I said, kind of greedy from Midas Club. They currently have the Thealcore support in the offlane right now, and Bardo's going to have a nice little visitation from Biryu. Doesn't have the charge right now, but he is just going to chase down Bardo. He's going to walk over towards the shrine. Biryu's still trying to just get him out of the jungle, and eventually the Iron Shield does expire. Now it's going to be back onto him, but Biryu, okay, he's also forced out the shrine. That seems super worth it. Seuss just gets, oh my god, they almost threw the courier right onto him as well. That was just so strange. Snake King currently doing his own Underlord thing, getting a lot of farm out of this offlane. And there's basically nothing you can do about that. But I would like to see a little bit more help for Sarisian. FNA will be harassing him out, making this lane a little bit more difficult for him. He does have a Stout Shield to try to get around some of the damage, but he's already taking a lot of harass here, trying to keep the CS up to 7 right now, but the lane is just being pushed so far underneath his own tower. 1047 does have an extra meepo that he's just sending around the map for now, going over towards the shrine, picking up a bounty rune. At bottom, there is a charge out on the FNA, but Miryu doesn't have enough detection, and Rose actually missing the kinetic field onto the Weaver, so they're not going to be able to keep him there for that. Snake King trying to stay away from a lot of those napalm stacks. Also has some magic stick on him. Just trying to make sure that he has all the survivability that he needs in this lane. Getting a lot of CS and denies. Oh, Bloodlust just doing so much work for the Weaver here. Oh, and are those some dashes that I'm hearing? There's a charge through onto FNA. They still have the kinetic field there, keeping him there. They're also going to drop down the sentry ward. That's the first blood. Can Thialcor find the damage that he needs? Oh, a bash of him from the backside. Just getting smacked on the buttocks there. Double kill for a Spirit Breaker to start it off. Posa also getting rather low on the top lane. They're not going to be able to chase him down. Snake King, he's not really the fastest Underlord. He's just going to walk around on all 4 of those legs. I don't even get that character design, but still very strong for now. FNA is going to go on to Sarisian there. Was a little bit underneath the sentry ward, and the charge is going to come in from the backside. FNA doesn't have another Shikuchi for another second. There's the kinetic field. Oh, he's going to go back into it. What? Did he actually get stuck in the middle of that, or can he just... Maybe he was trying to turn it around a little bit. It didn't seem like he was... I thought he was on the outside of that kinetic field. Maybe he got his little Weaver body stuck in it somehow. Like a fence. A picket wire fence. I don't know, might have happened. Currently Meepo at the top of the CS, currently getting a lot of efficiency around the map. You see he's going over to the shrine with 1 Meepo, being very effective with them. Su's hanging out in the mid lane, has gotten up to level 6. So if we take a look at the levels, the Meepo's up to level 6 as well. Not that it really matters so much on him, but it is good to be up there. Purple ball coming through. Definitely just taking a little bit of damage there, and they will get the D ward off onto the sentry. Snake King, he's got 2 stacks of napalm on him, and he just goes forward with the firestorm, dropping it onto the creep wave. A little bit of Liposa. You see how tanky this guy is. Like, it's actually ridiculous. He's got 960 health as well as the atrophy aura. He's gonna use the Dark Rift to get away. Does he manage to get out? No way. That was 5 napalm stacks on him, and even the Underworld couldn't deal with it. He did have the magic wand, decided not to use it there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Queen of Pain is going to get found out near the rune. Miryu does have the charge. He uses it. There isn't a rune there anyway, so maybe they just try to turn it around onto Biryu. He's taking a lot of damage here. He drops down the Observer. Is there any kind of help for him? Biryu trying to back up. Zeus does have a leap forward, and she just screams for the kill. Getting a little bit too far in there. Rose may be looking for a glimpse, but he, again, couldn't really find the vision that he needed for it. Thialcor finding the courier, putting the Bloodlust out on the FNA again, increasing the move speed and attack speed of the little bug. Bring out the Ignite onto Sarisian, making things a little bit more difficult for him, but there are a couple of heroes here. Rose is ready, waiting in the wings. Biryu also ready with the charge in case Midas start to overstep their bounds, but Biryu finally does get scouted out by Thialcor. Sarisian running up. Just wants to get through the creep wave. He is at level 5, nearly an Omnisage soon, And FNA, he's going to get charged down here. He goes for the Shikuchi away, and the glimpse, they need vision. They'll glimpse him back very short though. And Queen of Pain is here, not even needing the Sonic Wave to be able to get the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. And now Rose is going to be chased down. That could be a kill their way. Srayskian's getting low as well. But nice rotation by Zeus. Secures them the double kill at bottom. Meanwhile, Bardo's just still farming up inside the jungle. And it's going to be an early home from him. Interesting build. Is a very effective item. Very popular for even support heroes to get. That's really his role in a lot of this. Juggernaut, alright, we've got the charge out on FNA. They need some vision on him. They don't have anything on Birya, which he hasn't really been carrying around all game. Hasn't been worried about the Sentry Wards or the True Sight at all for the Weaver. Very good for him to be picking up the dust, but I guess he has better things that he'd like to spend it on. Maybe a gank out onto Rose. He's just trying to get a few levels at top. Would love to be able to get up to the Static Storm, but Raposa is going to come over the side with the Firefly. Rose tries to get away, but Raposa has the last, so it just pulls him right back into trouble, and there's absolutely no way that a Disruptor gets out of that one. And with that, Joab try to figure out what they can do around the map. Invis Rune on Biryu. Raposa going around the side, and he doesn't get a whole lot of vision there. Just kind of looks for any heroes that might be trying to sit there. Does mean that the last goes down for a little bit, but it's not a huge deal for Midas Club. Just something that Joab don't have to worry about for another 50 seconds. Here you just being a bit of a mobile ward right now.